Hello YouTubers. Today's video is about Scale and Shear Tool. The Scale and Shear tools are used to transform objects in different ways, so let's learn how to use them. We're going to start with the Shear tool first, so let me grab the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle. Let's change the stroke to 10 points. And let's add some fill to this as well and make it look lively. Time to pick the Shear tool from the toolbox, and it's located here. Shearing an object slants or skews the sides of the object along the axis you specify, keeping opposite sides parallel and making the object asymmetrical. So you see the blue diamond-looking point is the reference point. And by default, it's in the center. Now, when I try to skew the rectangle from any side, it is going to freeze the reference point. Hence, this rectangle will move in any way you like, from any corner you like. But since the reference point is married to the center, it wouldn't move from there. So now let's see what happens when I change the reference point to this corner. To change it, all I need to do is click once, and the reference point will move to the point where I clicked. Now that the reference point has changed, let's skew the rectangle, and you will find that the rectangle is now fixed to the side I've put the reference point on. So it's going to move any way you like, but stay tethered to that point. Alternatively, you can also double-click on the shear icon on the toolbar to adjust the settings manually. The settings panel can also be brought by pressing Option and left-click on the screen on a Mac, or Alt and left-click on the screen on a PC. From the settings panel, you can set the shear angle horizontally as well as vertically, and it shall comply. You can also update the angle of the axis or the shear angle. You can even make a copy of the original rectangle here. Let's now type in some text. Let's use the Shear tool with the text, and you'll find that it has the same effect on the text as well. While you're skewing your text or shape, if you press Shift, you'll find there is a little bit of control in its movement as it moves in set angles. So you see how this tool can be used for manipulating shapes, objects, and text to achieve a wide range of visual effects and styles in your artwork. Let's move on to the Scale tool now. This tool is used to scale content by dragging. Much like the Shear tool, the Scale tool also has a reference point and is pretty much used the same way as well. So if I select the Scale tool and click at a particular point and try to scale my rectangle, it will scale from other sides with this corner fixed. You'll also find that while I'm scaling my rectangle down, the stroke is not thinning down to keep up with the scale size. And if for some reason you don't want that to happen, go to the Scale, Strokes, and Effects option on the right. Check the box, and then try to scale down your rectangle, and you shall find that it lowers the stroke thickness now. You can also double-click the scale icon on the toolbar to bring the settings from where you can manually enter how you want your scaling to be done. It can be done uniformly, in which case it moves from both sides in equal proportions. You can even use the non-uniform option, in which case you decide the size of both the horizontal and the vertical sides. You can even check or uncheck the Scale, Strokes, and Effects option, or scale corners option from here that we spoke about a minute ago. Lastly, much like with the Shear tool, you can make a copy of the original shape by clicking the copy option. So that's all about Scale and Shear tool. In the next video, you're going to learn about the eraser, scissors, and knife tool. So ensure not to miss it. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, and please share the video and subscribe to my channel, and I shall be with you soon. Until then, goodbye, and thanks for watching.